Hey everybody! Well, this week you're going to see another big update. You can see a preview of it behind me here, and you're going to get to see us mark this all out in the episode. And stay to the end, because I'm going to give you a tour of the concrete pour, which just happened last night.
We're Dooglass and Esperanza. After seeing too many people in our lives taken before they could enjoy their lifetime of hard work, I left my engineering career and we sold our house and most of our belongings. Now we are starting a new adventure, building a resort in the magical town of Loreto in Baja California Sur, Mexico. We're putting everything on the line to make our dreams a reality so that we can live before we die.
Well, today we've got something a little different. Every time I say that, I'm like, how many different things can there be? Well, this is a little bit different. We have purchased some really cool, basically tree trunks for a decorative and functional thing down here at the villas. So each of the villas here is going to have a patio cover and a 8-foot wide patio on the front of the villa. On this side, there's going to be a solid wall to give you some privacy from the other villas on your patio. Then there's going to be plantings, and we're going to try to screen these patios off so that you've got some good privacy here on your patio. And on this corner of the patio, we need a post to go up to the hold the patio cover that's going to be on here. So we found these awesome tree trunks. Now I don't know what this is from. This is a Brazilian hardwood, and they're just, look at that. Those are awesome. And so one of those is going to go on each villa on the post. Also, 2 of these are going to go on the pool cabana. I've got to clean these up. And the guy that we bought these from said the best way to clean these up and get all this bark off of them, and then we're going to stain these, and they're just beautiful, is to power wash them because of all this loose bark and all this stuff on them. So our contractor left us his power washer to use right here. Thank you, Eduardo. This is really going to help. So we've got a nice big power washer to use, and I'm going to power wash these things today. I just got done cleaning the first of these huge tree trunks. I'm going to have to find out what this wood is because it's so awesome. Look at that at the end of the tree trunk. And you can see that this is what it's going to look like once it's totally stained. It's just incredible. Now you can see this is covered with dirt and bark. Esperanza volunteered to give me a little break. She is doing some power washing. After about 4 hours of power washing, you have all these big trunks all cleaned off and ready to go in. I'm so excited. They turned out so awesome. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. And thank you to our awesome builder, Eduardo from D'Arco Construction here in Loretto. He let us use his power washer, and we never could have done this without the power washer, so no way. I always feel like you guys don't get to see Esperanza enough, and you don't get to see all the awesome stuff she does, and she's working every day, like all day long on different stuff for the villas. And you know, we have our garage, just mountains of all the stuff we need for the villas, from appliances to bedding to towels, so everything we need, and Esperanza has made all that happen. And not only that, but she is you know, going and making. Why don't you tell us what you're working on, Esperanza?
I'm making lampshades for our lights because I tried to find baskets for our lights, which are these kind of lights. So I just hang it up and turn it on, put a timer on it, and then they'll come on. But there's a grouping of 3 that hang together. So I wanted the cute baskets like everybody else is doing, but they're too expensive. So we cut up some palm trees. This is my mom's brilliant idea. Use the palms,
No, yeah.
the dried parts off of the dead palm tree to use them for things. I could probably show you on one of these things. Oh, this one. How I get it. So we cut it into stumps, and then you can, parts of them you can pull off, and it's like most of them come off in a perfect circle.
This is the 2 Mexican fan palms that the neighbors had that died.
Yes.
We went over and cut them up, and what are we gonna do with them?
We're gonna cut holes in the middle and make them into planters and set them around.
The other thing, what are you gonna make lamps out of?
This stuff.
That's
I've seen.
the cactus skeleton, we call it.
Yeah, people hollow them out. I've seen, and they put a little light bulb in there, and then it shines through the cracks. It's so cute.
Anybody else would take all this stuff to the dump or throw it away
Burn it.
and burn it.
Yeah.
And Esperanza's taking all this and making it into stuff that probably you would go to some crafty place and pay tons of money for this stuff. I couldn't do this without Esperanza. I would have concrete buildings that would be ugly, and they wouldn't have anything in them. You'd have to bring your own furniture or sit in a plastic Rubbermaid lawn chair. So
But if I didn't have you, I wouldn't even have the building to decorate.
see, we're a perfect team.
Yes.
I thought I'd give you guys an update on the construction progress down at the villas. Everything has been going crazy. I've been having multiple projects I've been working on in the shop. The big driveway gate that's going to go right down here. I'm in the middle of that project. Then they are getting to the point that they're going to need cabinets in Villa 2. So we stopped the driveway and switched over to getting the cabinets here from the salvage operation. If you watched our previous videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I'm working on fabricating cabinets for Villa 2 right now. But it's early morning. I'm down here to open up the gate and get it all ready. It's about 6:30. Workers usually start arriving around 7. So I thought I'd show you what's going on down here. We got these wood posts here all cleaned up, and they look a little grayed out now, but they just need to get some linseed oil on them and be cleaned up, and those are going to be beautiful. We've got all the tile here for the villas, everything from the shower bottom, the floor tile, backsplash, shower tiles, everything. So shower tiles here. This is the shower wall. Very cool. And two of the cabinets I left down here. These are vanities that we took out of the salvage operation. Originally, these were going to go into our house, but we decided we're going to put these in the villa. So, as you can see here, the stucco on the outside is almost done. We've got the cornice up. We're hopefully going to be getting windows and stuff soon. The floor tile is in, not grouted, in the main area. Very cool. Inside, it's all plastered, and this is all going to be backsplash. So that's why there's no plaster here. This plaster is beautifully smooth. I mean, if you in the US, it's probably a level 7 or 8. I mean, it is almost glass smooth. Kitchen be on this side over here, and then the living room on this side over here. They are working on the bedroom right now, so making progress through the bedroom. You can see we went with the built-in bed and built-in little vanities on each side, so that's going to be really cool. There'll be a big closet from our salvage stuff over there, and then the bathroom, and the same tile goes into the bathroom on the floor, and then there'll be different tile in the shower floor. Villa number 1 is being stuccoed right now, inside and out, and plastered. I'll show you here how they do these ceilings. So these ceilings are what's called waffle construction. I think it's called concrete waffle construction. And basically what they do is they put up a form, they put square foam blocks that are about a foot, well, not a foot thick, they're I think about 10 inches thick. And then they do rebar in between all of them, all hooked together, and then they do a rebar mesh on the top. Then they pour it so the concrete comes down in between all these foam blocks, and then there's about 3 inches or 4 inches, I think, of concrete on the top of the foam blocks. So this is a very common type of construction when you're making a deck. In fact, most parking garages in the US are made like this. You can either leave the foam in, which it acts as insulation, and it makes a flat surface if you're going to plaster the ceiling and everything. Or, in a parking garage, they use a form instead of the foam, and then the form comes back out. And then you see the waffle, kind of this, it looks like a waffle maker. The pool is waiting for tile. Here's the biggest change. We have the pool cabana almost done. There's a few things to do. Look at Esperanza.
Maybe a pad down here?
No, you can just lay on the concrete.
Yeah.
We also put in, Esperanza looks like she's doing the drunk test. Are you doing like a sobriety test?
No.
I kind of look like it.
I'm measuring out in how many feet. There it is.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, we also had this wall extended out, and there's going to be a gate there. Then on this side of the pool, Esperanza, tell us what your vision is here.
So here it's going to be lush and green and tropical feeling, and then we're going to put a hammock right here, and then a hammock between these two trees, and just fill it in, make it lush and green, and make it kind of a quiet spot to relax and whatever.
So these big palms here, these Christmas palms, this is, well, I love coconut palms, but these are probably my favorite palm by a little bit. Christmas palms, they don't grow as big. They have this arch shape, and we got these Christmas palms. And what do we get the Christmas palms for?
For your sunbathing area, everybody loves their own privacy. So what we're gonna do is to make like kind of like a 4-leaf clover. So a big petal kind of thing will come out like this, like that. So there'll be 4 rounded areas that you can put 2 lounge chairs and an umbrella.
I think they're gonna be square, but let's just keep listening.
Round. We'll see. And then between them is gonna be bushy green plants that have to fill in.
Some of this birds of paradise is going to be in between. Look at that beautiful bird of paradise.
But
Some of
it's
that.
gonna take a while for all the plants to fill in and get big.
And then there's going to be one tree between each petal here. There'll be 4 petals for the 4 villas that we have to start. What do you think, Leo and Sugar?
Leo, hey.
Anyways.
They don't care. We don't
So-
have any food or treats.
Well, today we are going to mark out all of the flatwork concrete down at the villas.
Yes.
It's a lot, unfortunately. Almost 2,000 square feet, I think. All right, we're driving down, not because we're lazy, but because we have so many tools to take down with us. Then it's so far to walk all the way down there. Look at that. Look how far that is. So
You
it's
just wanna
not
drive your
it's
toy.
not because we're lazy, it's because we're trying to be efficient. Let's go. That's normal, don't worry about that.
Oh, the sound.
Now you can see how much more efficient that was. Okay, so we are gonna mark a bunch of stuff out, and then we'll show you the result. If you've been watching for a long time, you're gonna recognize this. It's a little bit beat up, but it's still working today. This I made in an episode a long time ago, and it still works. So we got everything marked out. It's getting kind of hot. I'm a little sunburned, but we got this all marked out. We'll run you through it real quick. Of course, we're in the pool cabana right now because there's shade here. And here's the, I'll just run you through it straight away. So this is standing in the pool cabana. So you've got the pool. There's 8 feet of concrete around that side. This will be the man door that will be accessed if you're leaving on foot. So this comes in. We've got the 8-foot walkway around the pool. And then we have these kind of clover leaves, we're calling them. But it's going to be an area for 2 chairs and an umbrella in each of these. And then we're going to have foliage planted in between them, in between these clover leaves, to give you a little bit of privacy. Each one of these will have an electrical outlet, so you can charge your phones when you're sitting by the pool over here. And then this will be the walkway to go to the villas and the parking. So walkway to Villa 1 and the Villa 1 patio. There'll be foliage in between here to give you some privacy in the villa. And then this walkway goes down. This is where our water tank is, and we're actually going to put a fountain on here. And so this will be kind of the centerpiece of the walkway, but it'll all be flat. And then the walkway to Villa 2. And over here on the other side of this little roundabout will be the walkway to parking. There'll be a laundry building here, and this is all parking, secured parking inside the gate. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to give you a tour of how the concrete turned out. Kind of a sneak preview again. We have the pool cabana over here, the concrete all around the pool. We have all the pads that we made here for each of the sets of chairs with the screens behind them and a power outlet. And then going away from the pool, there's two villas here, each with their own little lanai in the front. The walkway going to Villa 1, and then we are going to have a big palapa here over our water tank. And palapa number 2, or Villa number 2, not palapa. And they didn't get a chance to pour the foundation for our mechanical laundry building yesterday because they just needed the time to finish this concrete and get it finished. So today or tomorrow they are going to pour this slab, and then they're going to finish the rest of the concrete walkways, which a walkway will go up the side of the laundry building, and the front of it will have a little concrete area. And then this whole area is actually parking. So we're going to be doing some separation between the parking and the villa. So I hope you enjoyed the episode again. Thanks for watching, and never forget to live before you die.